There are two fundamental instruction set architectures for processors: complex instruction set computing, CISC, and reduced instruction set computing, RISC. Both architectures have their own unique characteristics and advantages, but there are also significant differences between them. CISC processors were the first to be developed and are characterized by their ability to execute complex instructions in a single clock cycle. This means that CISC processors have a large number of instructions that are capable of performing a variety of operations, including memory access, arithmetic operations, and control flow instructions. In contrast, RISC processors have a simplified instruction set, with each instruction performing a limited and specific operation. This means that RISC processors require multiple clock cycles to execute complex instructions, but they can execute simple instructions more efficiently. These differences can lead to different performance characteristics. CISC processors are better suited for tasks that require a high level of processing power, such as multimedia applications and data encryption, because they can perform complex operations in a single clock cycle. On the other hand, RISC processors are better suited for tasks that require fast execution of simple instructions, such as data transfer operations and arithmetic calculations. Another significant difference between CISC and RISC is their microarchitecture. CISC processors have a more complex microarchitecture, with more functional units, cache memory, and hardware-based instruction pipelining. This allows CISC processors to execute multiple instructions simultaneously and reduce the time required to fetch instructions from memory. RISC processors have a simpler microarchitecture with fewer functional units and simpler instruction pipelining. This simplicity allows RISC processors to achieve higher clock speeds and reduce power consumption. In terms of power consumption, RISC processors generally consume less power than CISC processors. This is because RISC processors have a simpler instruction set and microarchitecture, which requires less power to execute instructions. CISC processors consume more power because of their complex instruction set and microarchitecture, which require more power to execute instructions and fetch instructions from memory. So we see that both architectures have their own unique advantages and disadvantages, and the choice between them depends on the specific requirements of the application and the design goals of the processor. Thank you.